Hey, what's up, guys? This is DJ Johnny Feelgood here, and this is just a quick update on things that will be happening in the MPWF and things that have happened in the MPWF, ladies and gentlemen. And the first thing I want to get to talking about here in this update is the time that videos will be posted, ladies and gentlemen. We'll no longer be following our weekly schedule of posting events on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much, I've gotten to a point where I'm extremely busy and I will be posting it whenever I can. And I'll try to post videos as fast as possible, ladies and gentlemen, so I can be prepared for the core conspiracy and I can be prepared for MPWF Royal Rumble and WWE 12, ladies and gentlemen. But when you're balancing work, women, wrestling, and school, it gets really difficult, ladies and gentlemen. So just like to talk about that. Speaking about some business issues in the MPWF, ladies and gentlemen, I've actually just found out that Hugh Charles and Taylor Andrews have been demoted back down to the World Wrestling Future. Now, I'm not sure exactly who made that decision, but one of the higher-ups in the MPWF, I'm guessing the board of directors, have decided that those two have to go back to the WWF, have to go to the World Wrestling Future. Well, in Taylor Andrews' case, he hasn't been there before. So, I mean, again, that's quite shocking, ladies and gentlemen, because we were currently building a storyline for Lethal Mathematics and Hugh Charles to eventually get a shot back at the tag team titles against the Super Sparks brothers, but again, that's not going to happen anymore because, well, Hugh Charles has been sent back to the World Wrestling Future. So I apologize for any Hugh Charles fans. But I mean, sometime in the new year, ladies and gentlemen, again, speaking of the World Wrestling Future, we will be posting a World Wrestling Future episode. So an episode of the WWF will show up live on YouTube on the MPWF chairman page is what I'm thinking, ladies and gentlemen. The chairman page has now become our promos and our match card page and recap page, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that that's quite where we're going to put the WWF when it does appear here in the MPWF in around about, I'm guessing, like February, March time. But again, it all depends on how busy I am and how not busy I am, ladies and gentlemen. But the other thing is that the Gaijin Killers have been fired. Some of you who may not have watched No Surrender yet, and this is a spoiler, ladies and gentlemen. So again, if you don't want to know what happens, pause the video at this point, watch No Surrender, and then come back and watch it afterwards. The Gaijin Killers have been fired, and they had to drop their tag team titles to the Natural Disasters extremely quickly. They're working on illegal visas, and they're not supposed to be in the MPWF. They're not supposed to be in America. And again, I'm not sure who regulated that. And again, that's bad on the MPWF's part. But I like to explain to the fans who were just worrying about that, who are wondering how comes the Gaijin Killers lost their title belt so fast here on MPWF Annihilation. So what I know is the Gaijin Killers have been fired. They have been released of their contracts, and we're trying to look into the situation further to see who has demoted Hugh Charles and Taylor Andrews, and who allowed the Gaijin Killers to compete with with stolen visas. But again, also Yamasaki Yoshino has apparently not been as injured as he says he is, and is actually ready to compete. So I mean, we've done some investigating here in the MPWF. So something is going up. Something is up, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I don't know if that has anything to do with what happened to Ricky Cash or the MPWF chairman, but shit's going down here in the MPWF, and not in a good way. But MPWF War episode 21 on next episode, that's going to be uploaded sometime next week because I will be gone for this entire weekend, guys. But when, I'm guessing, I'm not sure, maybe midweek War will be up. Hopefully Annihilation will be up short after that, and Superstars. And again, I thank all the fans for their support here in the MPWF, helping this core league get bigger and better. I appreciate it a lot. And again, ladies and gentlemen, please post on our videos, on our channel page. Hell, post on other people's videos match types that you would like to see at the Core Conspiracy event for the MPWF. Who would you like to see face who, and what match type would you like to see it in, guys? But that's all for now. That's the update here by DJ Johnny Feelgood. And again, MPWF Action will hopefully be up on the channel soon. Like I said, War should be up next week sometime. No Surrender is up right now, so if you haven't checked out No Surrender and you completely ignore what I just said, watch it anyways. It's a hell of a CPV, and I assure you that you will get your money's worth, even though you're not spending money on the CPV because it's a free on YouTube. And yeah. Well, anyways, thanks, ladies and gentlemen. And DJ Johnny Feelgood signing out. Fuck WMG.